watching it once in a while is not a bad thing.
Okay, this is basically what I'm saying. So eating cupcakes once in a while isn't a bad thing, right? Like, it's a bad thing, though. It's, like, just not, like, this terrible thing, but it's not a horrible thing. So that's what I'm comparing it to. I'm saying you shouldn't be eating cupcakes.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is...
There we go. See, that's how you're losing. It's always fair enough, but... There comes the but.
What I'm saying is, if you eat the cupcake, does that make you a bad person?
But eating a cupcake isn't equivalent to having... It's like a different morality thing there. Like being fat versus being a horn dog.
Here, I think, like, Brittany, you're getting me, like, mixed up here. I'm not saying pro porn every single day, watch it 500 times a day. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if a man happens to go onto porn once in a while, it's fine. However, yes, I do agree with you. If there's an overconsumption of it and they're not going out and doing stuff, it becomes an addiction and therefore it becomes a negative thing.
I don't think that something has to be an addiction to be bad for you.
Andy, you've spent an hour now talking about masturbating. If you masturbate as much as you talk about masturbating, your fucking floors are going to be like a fucking roach motel.
I am satisfied in my relationship. I don't jerk off like that.
Your girlfriend in the comment was calling you out, man. She said you're full of shit.
Yeah,
she said you're full of shit.
I admit it. I jerk off 3 times a fucking week.
You count.
So what?
If see, this is a guy thing. It's like if you ask a guy the size of his dick, he lies about the number. So if you ask a guy how many times he's jacking off and he's just throwing a number 3 times a week, it means that it's probably about 80 fucking times that amount.
Not even. I wish I could do that. I don't have time to masturbate like that.
Oh, you're too busy in between your streams once a day.
Look, and here's the thing is, I used to love porn when I was younger. Now I don't give a fuck about porn because it doesn't do what it used to do when I was younger. When I was younger, it was like, ugh. But now I'm in a relationship and I get sex. So therefore, porn is sort of like meh. It's not because it's not the real thing. But I'm arguing that if a guy does watch porn, it's not going to ruin his life.
No one said eating a cupcake would ruin your life, but it'd be better for you if you didn't eat the cupcake.
Sure. Yes. If you do NoFap, which I've done, I've gone through NoFap plenty of times just to...
Was that the toughest day of your life?
No. I did it for actually 40 days. Was what I did.
40 days. Okay.
Was it 40 days? And yeah, you get energy, you do other things. Yeah, I agree with you. It's like not eating a cupcake. You shouldn't eat cupcakes. But if a cupcake is there and you're like, yo, I'll take a fucking bite, whatever.
Nah, stop masturbating. Get a girlfriend. That's my final opinion on it.
Fine. My final opinion on that too. Metokurist, what's your opinion?
I turn on the Kumite because I'm like, I wonder if they're going to be talking about funny stuff today, and it's nothing but Andy talking about how much he loves jacking off.
I didn't say that. She said that if you're in a relationship and you watch porn, that's emotional cheating. Do you think that's true?
And sexual cheating, technically, but...
And sexual... What? Go ahead, Metokur. Your opinion.
Well, here's my opinion, Andy. I don't go on to streams talking about my sex life, so it gets clipped out and put up on Chronos. You, on the other hand, Andy Pornski is going to have some great clips today.
I don't care because masturbating is not a crime. Just if you
drink... Neither's eating a cupcake.
But if you eat the cupcake... Okay. Almost every guy I know watches porn. Every guy
I know several guys that
every guy watches porn.
Not every guy. Most do, but not every guy.
Your boyfriend's probably, I swear to God, he probably has the alt tab ready. When you like, hey babe, you want it? He's just fucking.
We've been over like what our boundaries are. We've been over this.
And
he knows to like literally, like he will walk in here if he's horny. He will pick me up and bring me into the room. That's it. There's no need for porn. Why would he opt in? If you have the option for a full cake, why would you take a crumb? Like crumb is the porn, cake is the sex. It makes no sense.
Sure, okay. But what if your girlfriend's at work all the time or on a business trip?
Andy, Brittany has this planned out. She's got Net Nanny installed. on all the laptops and the PCs. So if he tries to look up porn, it sends him to an educational site.
Oh.
He learns how to do like roofing or some pavement work or something, some shit around the house.
No, I have a better system. Add a penis filter, so it filters every sexual image and it adds a penis to it, so it makes it less sexual.
So it just mind fucks him into not looking at anything.
Yeah. It's the latest Snapchat filter.
I'll go on a porn hunger strike until Dank is free. Sure.
I liked your bullshit earlier too. Like, oh, I can't masturbate. My keyboard's too nice. I don't want to ruin my nice keyboard by masturbating.
Hanamanaganda. Let's go back a million years to the very first Indian prince. He kissed a maid and start to blush, and we've all been blushing.
Why did you?
Somebody killed the director.
I swear, look, I agree with Brittany. I'm in a relationship. I'm satisfied. So going on porn ain't like I don't give a fuck. In fact, like watching.
Oh, so you admit you lost. This is why I said you're terrible at this. You just said I agree with Brittany, right?
My argument isn't that I like porn and you should be jerking off all the time. My argument is if you watch porn, it is not a bad thing.
Dude, I eat cupcakes and I fucking hate them. They're so disgusting.
If there's a guy who's like, I'm gonna watch porn, should we go, oh, let's stop him? No. But do I watch porn all the time? No, because I have a girlfriend and I'm satisfied. Do I watch it sometimes? Sure. I don't give a fuck.
Do you think I can weigh in as a
Shut up!
Sure.
Everyone hates you!
Nobody wants to hear it. Unless you want to tell us you have secret evidence of Andy masturbating all day long.
Metaker,
Well,
you probably jerk off all
I think
day.
everybody has that by now.
Metaker,
I like how you're trying to sling shit because you put yourself in the crosshair. I'm not the one that had the hour-long masturbation discussion
don't give a shit,
on a
though.
Tuesday morning or whatever.
You think I'm like, oh no, I've masturbated to porn. Oh boy, no cares, man. Anyway,
look at the smile on his face. Who cares, man? And then he gets this grin on his face and he looks off the camera like, oh, I wonder if they bought it. Oh wait, my camera's on.
Ridiculous. Because this is ridiculous. Someone said lower the cam. I'm not jerking off right now. So, director, go ahead, weigh in.
Well, there's absolutely no bad sides to jerking off. In fact, humans have been jerking off since they were monkeys, and monkeys jerk off all the time. So, there's no debate there. Whatever JF says is an idiot.
So do you have a girlfriend? Oh, he left before he can answer.
Question of the ages. We'll never know now.
That didn't really help me out that much. Thanks, director, for fucking booting it after people can.
Andy, I did want to ask you a follow up though to yesterday. What was your thoughts at JF's like minute and 30-second turnaround after that clip got played? After those quotes got read?
Yeah, when you sent me that clip.
No, even before that, when he was like, Karen is the greatest woman ever. I think she is like our Joan of Arc. And then after reading a tweet, fuck that whore and fuck everything she stands for.
No, you came in with a grenade. You're like, you just like, all right, guys, peace out. That was the quickest turnaround I've ever seen. And then when you sent me that clip later and we played the audio of it, he got so mad.
Oh, like, he was platinum mad. You could see it on him.
Post show, like I mean, even like not after super chats, even like when me and him were talking after the show, he was livid. He was having none of it.
Andy, you have to play the whole thing because it's funny because Ralph Retort was on that stream and he was arguing from the MRA perspective. He's like, wait a minute, how could you just take all that at face value? Aren't you guys supposed to be against that? And she kept going on. She's like, yeah, but think of how pathetic he is. Like, I left out a lot of good bits that probably would have made him even more angry.
Yeah, did you hear, you obviously saw the comment.
Is that the one talking about you? There was one Queen of Bands had.
Hang on. Let me find where this is. I just had it. Oh shit. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just getting all these fucking retweets here. Who was the guy who sent it to me? Fuck. Could you just give me a sec? Oh, I know where it is. Queen of Bands.
Queen of Bands. She shot that over to me too. Are you talking about the one?
Cokehead and a pre.
Yeah, let me read it for the people that filtered in late. I'm sure you already covered it, but it's still funny. So, Why don't you watch a video where JF talks about this in great detail? You absolute moron. To which I'm guessing she responds, why don't you suffer through 15 hours of retard Warski's trademark fetal alcohol syndrome rhetoric and coke addict voice so you can stumble across a few minutes of JF talking about whether he really tries to use mentally incompetent Spurgs as his baby's mama. Fix that for you.
What a fucking twat. Like, I didn't even know. I knew some things about her. Some of her videos I liked. And then I'm like sitting in my hotel on the last day in LA, and I'm just like, the fuck. And I just see your video, and I'm like, oh, hey, like I think me and you talked for a second. Then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch your video about this, and then I just see apparently I'm in cahoots with someone behind the scenes, and I have sensitive information that will destroy them. I'm like, I kind of like the honey badgers. I'm like, well, I don't know why.
Did you see the shit? Did you see the shit people were sending me when the video came out? Because apparently JF, like in his Discord, has a pretty substantial MRA fan base there.
Yeah.
And they were all you go to that bad boy and silent
failure.
Okay, failure. Stop it. Failure.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, failure. You're here. I see you. I see you, failure.
Is this how the alarm sound the first time?
I think so.
He did that for 3 fucking hours while Sargon's on there trying to talk and he's asleep. It was the greatest and worst thing ever.
I want to hear what Metokurist had to say.
Wake up, failure. Okay, fine. I muted him. Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
Oh, fuck.
There you go.
Kick him.
Hey, don't arrest me.
What has this show become? Okay.
Good going, Andy.
Okay.
Good going. Look what you did. No. All I was going to say is, yeah, he has a lot of MRAs in his Discord, and they're all like, oh my God, Metokurist's such a dick. How could he say that about Karen? And I would love to hear what they have to say. They're like, oh, he took her out of context. He's being unfair to her. I'd love to hear what they have to say now after hearing some context about JF.
Really? Dude, this
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. This has gotten fucking insane. Like, I don't get what this war is with the honey badgers. I have no context, no idea.
Well, of course you don't get it, Andy. You don't spend any money on men's rights activists. Where does your money go, huh? What campaigns are you doing, Andy?
The fucking.
Have you heard that clip yet?
No.
I never claimed I was giving any money to MRAs.
You haven't heard the clip yet?
Fuck did I say I was giving my money? I fucking make money on YouTube because it's my job. And I pay Chris, and I pay fucking JF. And if it's a huge show, I might toss some shekels to a fucking guest. That's it. Did I ever go, I'm doing this for men's rights activism? No. You know what men I'm helping out? Me, JF, and Chris. That's the activism I'm doing, so I have a fucking job. When the fuck? Oh, and a bad MRA. When the fuck did I say I was an MRA? Do I believe in men's rights? Of course. Am I a men's rights activist? No, I'm not.
Oh God, it's like the feminism thing all over again. If you think women and men should be equal, you are by default a feminist. Now take this fucking tag with all the slime that comes with it.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kind of how it's coming off. But yeah, there's a clip where they I think Ralph was bringing up the fundraisers, and then she goes into a tirade about you and the money you make and how you don't donate to activism and like, where's your money going, Andy? What are you doing? Who have you helped, Andy?
Have any of these people who keep bitching about this, have any of them not brought up money within the quickness?
I don't know. It's just it's an all-around shit show. It's fun to watch.
That seems to be stop one on pretty much everyone who bitches about it. It's like, well, it's bringing in money without having to beg. Like with them, of course, they're gonna jump the money really quick. They have GoFundMe's for TVs.
All these
money. What's my severance package looking like?
Your severance package is looking tiny.
Yeah, you got a 0 for that alarm shit. You're getting docked pay for that.
Docked. You ruined
Hey, when did we
Sargon
agree he was rehired?
Yeah, he.
Listen,
he's seven.
listen. YouTubers have been taking the jobs on Twitch. They're going on Twitch. They're saturating the market. They're taking our jobs. I need this job. He can't come back. He can't come back and take his job like that. I'm already hired.
You're already hired. Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
You're gonna hire another person of color.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do though? What am I supposed to do? Repsion has the ASMR fucking game locked on the fucking men's side. I can't do that.
She's about to lock it down over here.
All right, Jim, can you go away so I could do your videos for you?
I think Sinatra needs a co-host as he's hopping between channel and channel. What is with that, by the way? Why does he constantly keep getting fucking flagged down?
He keeps bullying the high school kids that got shot down.
Well, there's a little bit of an evidence trail that has led to a post on who's Reddit, where they're like, okay, just flag him down, and
yeah, but why him though? That's the thing I don't get. Like, out of everybody, why particularly Sinatra is the one that has to have his shit flagged every day?
It's because it's Sinatra. Apparently, it worked when they went after him the first time, so now we'll focus on the one it works on.
Do you think it's because when they went after you, he ended up with his Twitter taken down? So he decided maybe not so much of the engine. Maybe I'll go after the dead singer.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious. Brittany, how bad is it over at Twitch now that they have the new rules in place? Is everybody
this is the
ducking
first
and
time
covering?
we've talked to you since then.
Well, they're like, no one's gotten banned from what I've seen. Maybe I haven't been paying attention close enough, but people are taking extra precaution. Like, I have a friend that streams and like she used to word retard all the time, and it's like, you're kind of allowed to say retard, but like, they have favoritism. They can decide whether they feel it's okay or not for you to do certain things and ban you in particular. But like, instead of saying retard now, she'll just like be like, sorry for using that word, like after she says it, or she'll try to not say it and stuff like that. So people are just extra careful about stuff like that.
That's fucking rough. I know a lot of people are freaking out. I know Harmful deleted a lot of his shit. I think Destiny locked down a lot of his shit. I'm sure pretty much, I don't know, a lot of streamers.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
his subreddit would get him banned so quick because that's a specific rule they added in probably just for him. Like, you can't have your communities witch hunting people. It counts as harassment. And that's what his subreddit was dedicated to.
Might say one thing. Habib, at Focus Break, JF made a joke yesterday about, we were talking about Count Dankula, and JF made a joke saying that one of Count Dankula's fans bashed him. So JF made a joke and said that he is for the imprisonment of maximum sentence of Count Dankula as a joke because a hater said something to JF. He was playing around. Habib just posted this 56 minutes ago, and I'm pretty sure he's serious, the clip of him saying this. We're all laughing because it's obviously a fucking joke. And he goes, fuck JF and anyone who supports him. And then someone's just like, I'll be waiting here to see if people who really care about freedom of speech will call JF out for this or just focus on the so-called left. And then Liz, Reptile, just wrote, maybe Andy will finally see how much of a jackass this man is. He literally said before the show started, he's like, oh, I'm going to joke because one of his fans bashed me. I'm going to say I'm for the imprisonment for him for like maximum sentence. It was a joke. And there's someone saying like, are they not for free speech?
Andy, you say this stuff like it surprises you. You understand that, like, the whole crowd thing. After the whole crowd thing, like, that's not over, right? You get that this is like a continuation of that. Habib was the Discord runner for Kraut. How is that surprising to you?
Yeah,
was Habib the Discord runner?
It was a fucking obvious joke.
Andy, you're in the middle of an internet war and you're unaware of it, which is adorable.
It's adorable, but it's going on. Every fucking day, it's something fucking else. He said he stands for the imprisonment of Count Dankula for, like, at one point he said for a life sentence. It's a
yeah. What's the thing with that?
People are fucking so dumb. And they're going, Andy, that's your co-host. You know, I thought you were for free speech. I am. He was joking. I'm for the free speech of making a fucking joke. Do you think JF wants Count Dankula to be in jail for life for making a joke because one of Count Dankula's fans do a jab at him? Holy shit, you guys are insane. Fucking care. It's everyone. Holy fuck.
Brittany, as an outsider from Twitch, what's your hot take on the internet war Andy finds himself embroiled in as of late for the last like month?
Holy.
I thought you guys were talking about the guy with the pug, and now you guys are talking about some other drama? Or are you talking about the drama he's been in since he started Internet Blood Sports? Or
did he?
Oh, I'll give you a quick rundown. So there was this little German guy, Austrian guy, Kraut.
Well, yeah, I watched all the videos on that. I looked through all that stuff. I know about that.
Okay, so after that, a lot of people took the ball that Destiny had left, kind of when he left Twitch. Remember how he was going after JF a lot? So they took a lot of the tactics that Destiny was using because he was trying to get under JF's skin, and they ran with it like crazy. So a lot of these people are related to Kraut. Like, you got Jeff Holiday, you've got Habib, you've got people that are friends with theirs, like the Quartering and all that shit. And they're just continuing it on, right? It's like this little 24-hour op has been extended to a 48-hour op. And I think it's starting to drive Andy a little bit crazy.
I can't handle it every fucking day. Oh, like literally JF, before he started, he goes, oh, I'm going to say that I'm for the arrest of Count Dankula because one of his fans made fun of me. It'll be funny. It's going to be a funny joke. We're all laughing. We're obviously all not for it. And now it's being used like I don't support free speech. I'm quote tweeting now. I'm writing, he was joking, for fuck's sakes. It is literally a joke. I don't know what else to write.
When you exercise free speech, but then get ridiculed for not being for free speech. It's pretty interesting. You know, the thing...
Oh, hey, here's your chance. You can ask him now. He's back, Venti.
Oh, yeah. So you were talking about being on, I guess, Andy's side. Came in, gave him some defense. I was going to ask, do you have a girlfriend after you said that, you know, you're very pro-porn?
Of course. Why not?
Of course. Laughs nervously. All right.
I always laugh nervously. It's how I...
Are you sure you have a girlfriend then with always laughing nervously? I don't think girls like confident guys.
I'm gonna have to think about that for a while. But, you know, it's complicated, I think is the problem.
Having a girlfriend complicated.
I'm kidding. I have several girlfriends at the moment.
Several.
That explains
so that's why it's a little hard to figure it out, you know. It's complicated, basically, juggling them all at the same time.
You know your balls don't count as girlfriends, right?
Oh.
No, of course not. I mean, I never would have thought that, but.
Well, you said juggling all of them, so.
Balls. All right, I get it. But do you have any arguments to set against me, or is this just gonna be an insult fest? I mean.
No, I'm just asking because you're
welcome to the Kuma day.
Hey, just real fast. Real fast.
I'm an academic.
Hey, on real fast.
Just talk over.
Go to my Twitter and everyone please retweet my tweet there so it could just, because these people are fucking so dumb.
Retweet me.
It's so dumb.
Well, you know what? Actually, Andy's got a good point. Hey, chat. I think you should
shut up.
That Andy agrees with JF that Dankula should go to prison for life. Just retweet that. Andy says Dankula should go to prison for life. Fuck you. I love my co-host. Ride or die, bitches. Fuck the commie.
Ride or die. Look at. Do you see the Andy face?
Look at
the Andy face.
Joke.
Needs them tweets. He needs them tweets, chat. Andy, be sure to tell him too. Andy said he's going to Britain to fight Sargon. That's why he's flying out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's muted.
He's done.
He's fucking walked off.
Well, he's gone.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Before we jump into anything else, I guess may as well tackle. I'm getting bombarded with a specific tweet the director may have made in the recent. Director, You are not a fan of Jim, and you think he.
That is not true.
Well,
I am one of his most ardent fans.
Oh,
well, it says that you hate his internet insanity videos. What
No,
was the
I don't
reason?
hate him. I am indifferent towards him.
Now, I remember the director as the guy that came onto a stream and said, you can make fun of anybody, but just don't pick on the skeptics.
That's not what I said.
That's
I said-
exactly what you said.
I
That is, you
said
said
you
your
guys
time
should-
could be better spent going after the SJWs.
The salt left is what I said. I said you guys should be together because, as you can see, Dankula is facing the same problems as the alt right is, and I'm for the alt right, but you're basically in the same pod, so basically you should probably all not fight because Sargon has a huge ego. That was my only point. With regard to your internet insanity videos, I'm just I just posted a few complaints here and there because I don't find them that funny. Because the people are fucking insane. What are they gonna do? They're doing insane shit.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, they're fucking internet videos. Not everybody's gonna like. Some are gonna hit, some are gonna miss. Whatever. That's fine.
Yeah. The rest of your
Banter,
stuff,
can you kick
their
him already?
stuff is the best stuff on the fucking YouTubes, man. That's my opinion. So I want to be clear on that, Tonka. And again, you have attempted to besmirch my name.
Venti,
I
just
think-
kick him already.
Oh, hurtful. I think Andy's back. Andy, have you recovered? Are you okay?
you
You see,
okay?
he's reading the tweets.
Oh.
Look at him. I can see this computer screen.
Is
blowing
that
up.
is that the Andy reading his tweets face?
Hey, Jim.
Enough.
Yeah.
Who's Vincent Frank? He says he wants to face you.
I've never heard of Vincent Frank before.
He's a singer. He has 27,000 followers. I have no idea who he is, but he sent me a tweet saying he wanted to debate you on your inability to show your face while mocking people.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sure.
God.
Well, it's not my
Okay.
show, Taka. That's up to you.
I'm getting really tired of people using it as an argument. Like, the whole point of the internet is anonymity, so you can exercise your freedom of speech without having consequences, so that it's freedom of speech. If you're gonna go and put your face, there's this huge issue that's been going on where people get stuck these labels that they don't necessarily deserve, and it ruins their fucking life. Why would you want to show your face on the internet? It's tactical to not show your face on the internet. There's nothing wrong
all
with
the
that.
people who were against it a few years ago, they're all for it now because it's already happened to them. But
Oh my God, you don't- you're- oh my
Taka
God.
failure. If you want to do it, that's up to you. That's fine. I got 20 minutes I can do, and then I got some stuff to do today. But I'm up for it if you guys want it.
he's got 20 minutes. If that guy's-
I got no way to contact the guy. I told him in the tweet that he has to DM me to get all the.
You want to try to
What-
set it
what's
up for a different day since Jim's got some shit to do?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you want to do that, or if chat wants. What's his Twitter handle?
I just DM'd it to you. It's Frank Music. I don't know.
Okay, Frank
he's
Music.
He's a musician. I don't even know what the fuck he's doing, trying to lay down some challenges. Right, but-
If you're listening, Mr. Music, get a hold of Failure, and he'll bring you on.
Jim, just give up all your privacy, lol.
Gonna need that social
Just
security.
reveal
Well, no,
your
I
whole life to
love-
the world.
I love hearing this argument right now, specifically about, hey, Jim, don't be anonymous. Hey, how'd that work out for Dankula? Is he enjoying the lack of anonymity? Has that worked out well for him?
You know what? Fuck Dankula. He didn't go far enough. Why just stop at the Jews? Kill everybody on the planet. That's what I say.
It's
Gotta
like
gas him
it's a
on
modern
Pokemon.
mindset. It's really weird. I don't know. It's social media and everybody plastering their details everywhere. You see kids now that they have like a fucking Facebook where they've got videos and pictures of themselves, their fucking names up there, their addresses up there, their phone number, the school they go to. It's just insane. Like nobody knows basic internet security or common sense anymore. It's really kind of fucking mind blowing.
But Jim, how are they gonna attack you personally if they don't know who you are?
Well, you make up Banter all you want. Shit. You could nail me for 1,000 things.
That's not gonna work unless they know where you live and what your ancestry.com results are.
Help us attack you, bro.
Well, I'm
Help us ruin your
84.
life, dude.
I'm 84% Ashkenazi Jew. Did I say that right? I don't know. I'm not used to saying that. I'm not used to saying that in English. I usually speak Hebrew, so I'm not sure if I said that right. Yeah, there we go.
Shit, that's the best kind of Jew, man.
Andy, how are things going over there? You getting the tweets you wanted?
Yeah, no, I'm good. People or more siding with me. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
Aw.
Fuck yourself, Jim.
You know what's crazy is that it's not even the thing that ruins the joke, the concept of comedy. The thing that actually ruins it is when you have to explain the joke, because then it ruins the joke, and then there is no joke. That's what ruins it. That's actually what's ruining comedy.
Well, that's what they're
I've figured
about.
out.
Is they're about ruining the jokes, because the jokes make them look like jackasses. There's no greater fucking weapon than some great comedy.
Yeah, until it gets censored, of course.
Oh, hey, since we've got a slow minute here, would you like? Could I read you some of the reactions I've gotten from the MRAs? I had one last night, and I think it's pretty great.
Yes.
It would be a fun fucking time if you would grace us
Okay,
with that.
I'll throw one out. Okay, I'll throw one out from our friend Alpha Omega Kill, which is just the edgiest name. It's I'm reminded of like the Sonic fandom, but it's Alpha Omega Kill responding to somebody talking about me. And everything is explained in the comment. That guy will be found, and we will beat his ass up. He will be filmed, and the whole internet will see how people who talk shit on the internet are actual pussies in real life. I don't live by some bitch nerd internet rules that some troll made up. I live by the rules of the street, by the rules of life. If you talk shit, but at the same time you are skinny or fat, then get ready to get your ass kicked. And don't dare try to twist this into, you want to beat him up because you don't like what he had to say. No. He will get beaten up because the way he talks. He would get beaten up in every bar, nightclub, and every street corner. But personally, I want to beat him up because he is a lying Jew rat. I don't like liars and weak people, but I really don't like slimy, demagogic Jew rats. So, from Alpha Omega Kill.
What the
Wow.
I'm disappointed. I
Are you
thought that
scared?
poem was gonna rhyme.
Oh, I'm terrified. You know, this
Are you
reminds me
scared?
of when that furry during the fucking Deviant series was like, it's this big fucking gay furry bear, right? And he's like, I'm gonna shoot Jim. I got a shotgun. I'm gonna find Jim and shoot him in the head.
I remember that.
It's about that caliber of threat. These are always fucking entertaining.
Caliber.
See, you see
Like,
what I did there? I tied it
yeah,
back in. It's a nice
fuck
little
yeah.
I brought it right back
around.
in there. Yeah.
Okay, so I saw that one earlier. You read the comment off and put a nice, I believe it was.
I put it to West Side Story
Yeah,
because when you see rules of the street, you are the whitest suburbanite that's ever fucking lived.
a little. How bad have some of the other comments been? I glanced over a couple.
Oh,
and-
holy shit. There's a big, I was unaware of this, but there's like a really big furry MRA crossover.
Oh god.
And furries aren't known for their tact. They tend to get emotional about shit, regardless of the community they're in. So it's been really fucking entertaining. I should hashtag that and say, not all furries, because I'm pretty sure you've got I'm pretty sure I've seen that, what is it? Your Movie Sucks watches the Kumite and watches Warski. I think he's a furry. So not all furries, but a good handful of them get very fucking emotional.
Adam,
I think one out of 100 furries will leave diapers, soiled diapers on the hood of your car.
No,
So
they'll leave it in
it's-
your bed as like a warning. When you wake up in the morning, there's shit everywhere and there's a giant soiled diaper. It's like a warning from the
It's like a
mafioso.
horse head.
Yeah.
It's like a horse head, but a furry wear. Yeah, I get it.
Smelly
Fish in
horse.
it.
I have
So
a,
is sorry.
I have
go
a
ahead.
question for you. So I want to ask you. You know how we parents they'll be like, "Oh, my kid likes this little Japanese thing. Let me get them a fan. They'll like that little Chinese Japanese thing." Do people do that with you, with crazy people? They're like, I think Jim would like this crazy person. Here you go, Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of people sending me shit. Yeah. I've stumbled on some really fucking crazy crap because people have sent it and they're like, you have to check out this person's account, especially a lot of gang stalking shit. Surprisingly,
Oh yeah, that's good.
people talking about microchips in their teeth and shit.
That's one of the mill. Paranoid schizos are dime a dozen, Jim. That's why I'm not all that excited when you release.
Well,
it.
yeah, but it sounds like you have a familiarity with it. Like most people don't. So when you're presenting it to somebody and they're not used to encountering that, they're like, "Wow, this is fucking nutty shit."
That was
I
my
get-
thing with
yeah.
your videos. Is I don't do internet, so I was watching your videos, not really knowing much about the fucking internet. It was wild.
Yeah, there's some fun shit still out there until everything gets sanitized. But for right now, there's some interesting shit.
With the way things are going right now, what kind of clock do you put on that sanitization?
I'm gonna say within 5 years. And if that, that's like the long term. I mean, look, you can't stream on Twitch anymore making jokes, right? I mean, Venti and the others may not have been fucking hammered completely with it yet, but it's a step along the route to making it so it's a sanitized cookie cutter bullshit form of entertainment where nobody can make an off-color joke. Nobody can do a bit that's funny. Everybody has to know somebody to get far. YouTube already has a police force of 10,000 people. Zuckerberg is working with the EU and Merkel to get rid of anything deemed hate speech. Jack and his blue hairs at Twitter will fucking put you on timeout if you tell an off-color joke. So what does that leave you? You've got a few sites you can go to, like a Gab or something like that, but every time they set it up, Google and the others, domain registers and all that shit, will find some way to fuck with them. So, I mean, I think that's pretty obvious where everything is headed. I don't think anybody's really unaware of it at this point, right? Like, nobody's got blinders on, do they?
I want to talk real quick. I saw last night Ricky Gervais's stand-up thing that's on Netflix, and he spent like a good 15 minutes talking about his interactions with people on Twitter and how they get fucking triggered at his things just over just fucking anything. And he recently tweeted out that Count Dankula thing. So it's just interesting to hear his stand-up from fucking months ago talking about fucking just people getting triggered.
I think Gab and all these alternative quote unquote sites are just trying to get big enough to get bought out. That's it.
Kick him, Venti, kick him.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do my job.
It only took him 20 minutes to
for
get
a diversity quota.
Only took him 20 minutes to get to fucking talking about bit shoot and shit.
There we go. Yeah, jumping off on that.
If I had a shot for every time I've had to stop on my stream and say, "Oh wait, sorry guys, can't tell that joke or I'll get banned. Got to keep it TOS friendly," I'd be drunk every stream. That's how it is.
Yeah, it sucks. Like, I remember the old streams, even from like 4 or 5 years ago, or even back like Justin TV and shit. Like you could do whatever you wanted basically and be left the fucking alone. You had to do something really insane, like really, really fucking insane to get a lot of people watching for somebody to finally intervene. But now, like, one person watches, gets upset, hits a button, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know why stuff that isn't family friendly isn't desirable for advertisers. Like, I'm not saying, oh, advertisers should go advertise on child porn. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like stuff that's even like this show, for example. Why is that not advertiser friendly? Plenty of people watch it. Plenty of people would see your advertisement.
It's not even about advertisers. What pisses me off the other day on my 24-hour stream, it got hit by one of those age restricted things. So it cut off the super chats. So people weren't allowed to give super chats because it was now age restricted.
Oh, fuck, your chat's right. I didn't even think about that, but Twitch support's fucked, isn't it? You can't do that kind of trolling anymore. You'll get kicked right off the fucking site now, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh, for what?
Oh,
have you never
trolling's
seen,
good on Twitch.
yeah, have you never seen Twitch support, Andy?
Wait, if you troll Twitch support.
No.
Twitch,
If you pretend to be Twitch support and get some milk in his
okay.
computer, you're pretty much fucked. They won't let you do that anymore.
Everything on Twitch, like I want to do some speed runs on Twitch. I'm just scared to go back.
The most pathetic thing I notice about Twitch is the fact that Brittany has to throw up her 23andMe and Ancestry.com on the screen so she can
On a
make cookies.
On a keybind. Like, literally the other day I was telling them, I don't know if you heard when I said this, but there was a staff member that was in my stream hours before the new TOS was going to get implemented, and I was streaming like late night, and I saw them going there, and they came in right when I was talking about like we should have channels online things saying that they're online, segregated, one for black people and one for colored people, one for white people, so we can appreciate black people more. And they came in right when I said that. So then I had my Ancestry and 23andMe on a keybind, and I just clicked it, and I'm like, listen, if you want to ban me, just do it tomorrow. And it shows that I'm like part black, and then they left.
But Venti, now they have this new category called visible minorities. And if you're not a visible minority, then I don't think you can really qualify for all the benefits and everything.
Have you seen my nose? Have you seen my hair when I don't blow dry it?
It's visible.
Well, you blow dried, so I don't know.
I like how you completely got shut down on that, where she was like, "Have you seen my nose?" And he's like, I guess that's the end of that conversation.
What's the funny thing is that my nose isn't even like from my mom, which is the one that's part black, like half black or more, according to the Ancestry results. It's actually from my Slav side / German side.
Mm.
So it's not even a black feature. It's just Slavic nose, and everyone's like,
Slav power.
well, black feature.
Oh well, this has been fun. I guess Mr. Music couldn't come on. Yeah, Taka Fail or whatever. If you want to set that up, whenever you want to, that's fine. But I got to jump here, so.
All right, any new
Hey,
videos
Andy-
coming down the pipe?
Oh fuck! I'm focusing on the MRA thing, and then the school shooter that got defeated by furniture. So
Oh,
that should be
shit.
good.
All right.
All right, Andy. Good luck with the tweets. Hopefully, everybody's tweeted that out. Your statements are they're very hard, but it's brave of you to take that fucking stance on what you believe about Dankula needing to go to prison. I'm shocked by it, really, to be honest with you. I think I need to leave.
That's
Yeah.
very ballsy
Hey,
of you,
Jim.
Andy.
Ah, god damn him. He just fucking dipped out.